What's going on, guys? My name is Pablo Martinez, and today I'm going to walk you around my 2000 Honda Civic Si with a VTEC and douche. First, let me go ahead and show you guys the engine to start with. Huge shout out to Honda Pro Jason for hooking me up with this Japanese beast right here. This is one of those, I think you call it Japanese market domestic or JMD, JDM, something like that, but one of those things right there. So over in the engine bay here, we got this cold air intake, which has the all engine motor. I think that's pretty self-explanatory there. And we have the 2-liter engine, non-turbo, that makes all the power. You are looking at a aftermarket air filter here. This is from Car ID Black Fridays, and I also install a separate intercooler here when I do the turbo install. I want to go ahead and utilize that, but for now I just have it installed on there. I also have an OEM regular size dipstick right here to be able to measure my transmission oil here. And I don't really know what the deal is with the short dipsticks, but I like mine regular size because I don't want to lose my fingers or burn my hands in the process. A lot of people focus on keeping their engine bay very clean. I keep mine very dirty and with grease on it, so people realize I do work in my car. And I want to show you guys this HKS aftermarket blow-off valve here. Every time I shift into gear, that's what makes that whoosh sound. You're looking at it right there. Link in the description for the HKS blow-off valve if you guys want to look into one of those for your car. Alright, so this K-Series here is actually good for 350 horsepower at 2500 RPMs, and that is to the front wheels, guys, where the power should always go, is to the front wheels. And absolutely no torque steer whatsoever because all the power is controlled through VTEC. I'm not sure if you guys noticed this gap right here. I tried to keep that gap as close as possible so I could prevent the horsepowers, all the horses, from coming out the hood. I got these carbon fiber fog lights here straight from Japan on eBay special, and they actually do a pretty good job making people think this is an EM1 SI. But truth of the matter is, cool fact for you guys, this car is not, but most people think it is, so I just go with it. This fog light right here seems a little bit out of place with a little bit of gap. The original owner tells me that that comes from hitting a few Hello Kitties driving down the highway over the past few years in Japan, so pretty JDM right there. I also got this 6 splitter here in the front bumper, and it really gives me all the downforce I need for when I'm speeding around 250 or 280 miles an hour. And also has these ventilated areas here, which helps me keep my Brembo brakes cool. Very important update also, I went ahead and removed the Honda OEM logo, even though I'm a very strong Honda fan. Went ahead and removed the logo there so I could have better induction of air, compounded, for better boost in the car. Alright, so let's talk rims for a second. I got these original BBS rims with a dip dish, which makes the car have a very classy look, and of course also helps with its stance. I got about a finger clearance here. This is just fair enough, and I'm not monster trucking. And I got these lug nuts imported straight from Japan, and they actually make the car a lot lighter so that I can go faster in the corners. And I also have the Brembo brakes. I went ahead and removed the original paint of the Brembo brakes, put a little bit of rust on there so it makes the car have a more sleeper look to it, and that way people won't know I have all that stopping power from the 8-piston calipers. Now, as for tire pressure, I like to run mine around 18 to 20 pound-feet of air, and I do that to all 4 wheels so that way I get good grip on all 4 corners. And it makes a huge difference. And these Toyo tires here They're also slightly stretched. I found engineering wise it also improved performance, and it makes a huge difference. I keep this mud guard here in check. It helps me when I'm going over speed bumps. I know exactly the distance between the speed bump and the car, and that way I can try to avoid scraping as much as possible, because you know I'm all about that low life. Not sure you guys appreciate the ingenuity in these mirrors here. The reason why they're one piece and not foldable is because this whole cone shape here turns out to have a drag coefficient of -5, and therefore makes the car break through the air and break the sound barrier in a much smoother way. I've also gone ahead and clipped the OEM antenna here for aerodynamic and drag reasons. I found that the antenna here was making my quarter-mile time a lot slower. Ever since I clipped it off, I've seen a drastic improvement. I got this unique sample here, of course, with the manual transmission. At least that's what the Craigslist post said. I think the guy's name was Manuel or something. Anyways, the 6-speed manual transmission. It's not quite up to speed with the automatic one. Everybody knows that. The automatic ones are a lot faster. I mean, you look at newer cars like the GTR and they're automatic. So that was the way to go. But because I was in a budget, I had to get the manual transmission instead. Now, cool fact, guys, the steering wheel originally in this car was on the right side. That's how it came from Japan. And after driving it for you know, a couple of months here in the US, it kind of drove me nuts. So took it to my local car shop guys, and they actually did the whole switch so I could have the steering wheel here on the left side. I want to show you guys my original SI cluster here, and want to show you guys this car does 9,500 RPMs. I just want to make a side note, that's real cars only make that much RPMs. If your car doesn't have a Redline past 9, then it's not a real car. I want to point out that because of regulation issues, the US Department of Safety did not allow the Japanese radio originally in this dashboard here to be imported. So we had to make some sacrifice in order to be able to import this car from Japan, but no big deal because I don't even need the music at all. The car sound is enough for me. As far as fuel goes, I get my racing fuel nowhere else than straight from Japan, and I'm running 285 octane gas with a little bit of olive oil in there as well, and it makes for the best compression, and it helps the car run lean and make sure that it's actually making the best power out of the douche engine in the front. Cool story is, I was debating for the longest time between a Civic and a S2000. Then I realized the S2000 was really an anomaly because it's rear-wheel drive. So I decided to go with the Civic instead. Everybody knows that it's a much better car of the two. And by the way, if you haven't seen what these Civic 50/50 tail lights look like, ask any Mustang or Camaro guy and they'll tell you they've seen plenty of these in their days. This is where the OEM SI logo will go. I actually went ahead and put a DX logo there and took it off instead, make people think it's a DX model. So everybody knows how popular the SI models are for stealing, so don't want this piece of jewel here to be stolen. As far as suspension goes, you can see the back there, that's straight out of that metal piece, whatever it's called. It's coming out of an NSX, I was told, NSX Type R Mugen edition, and that's the reason why I'm able to drift so well with the suspension back here. Perhaps one of the biggest reasons why the car isn't performing at its peak, and everybody knows this, is because I'm missing the most important upgrade necessary on a Honda to go fast, and that is the exhaust. I'm waiting on my eBay special exhaust system to arrive. They told me it was 2-day shipping, and I've been waiting on it for about a week. But once I get that installed, not only will the sound make it a lot better, but also increase horsepower. And I did mention the car has VTEC, so that's pretty much a race car anyway. Alright guys, and with that being said, let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin, alright, shall we? What is going on, guys? As always, working on some crazy content here for you guys. So I wanted to go over some of the results here on the the channel. We've been working really hard on our subscriber count. Our goal has been to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of February, and we are a little bit into March here, but we are less than 20 subscribers away. We are sitting at 981 subscribers, and this has been an incredible amount of work and support by you guys that has definitely made this possible. So alright, so looking at this report right here over the last 28 days, kind of give you guys somewhat of a perspective of kind of what's been going on. Watch time has been going up 64,000 plus. We've hit 17, almost 18,000 views, and subscribers have gone up higher than 500 mile mark there. So 578 subscribers, new subscribers, and our goal here is gonna be to get rid of this annoying banner here that says that we are no longer part of the YouTube partner program. Once we get it to that mile mark, that is going to be gone and out of there. So if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and show some support. This is the beginning of this channel. 1,000 subscribers is only scratching the surface. Our next goal is going to be 10,000 subscribers. We'll go to 100,000 subscribers from there, and then 1 million subscribers is going to be our goal after that. So this is just getting started, just warming up the engines, just warming up the rubber a little bit, because we are definitely going to speed through and grow this channel and the community. So I'm very excited for that, and I want you all to be part of it. Let's go ahead and smash this 1,000 subscriber goal, and then we're going to go ahead and get to 10,000 shortly after this. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for being part of this. I'm thinking of what ways I can create some type of giveaway or some type of way to celebrate that we have made it this far. So definitely drop me some suggestions down below in the comments, and let me know kind of where we should head in regards to celebrating for this amazing event. Okay, so what should we should do a giveaway. I'm thinking we should do some type of competition here to kind of help the channel grow a little bit more. So definitely let me know what you guys think.